Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be swatching these 6 new easy neon polishes from Zoya, and I'm super excited to swatch them just to see how easily they apply neon because they're super bright in the bottle, and a lot of times neon colors can be super sheer or jelly-like, so I'll be interested to see the opacity. Just as a disclaimer, I am not a neon fan, so I honestly don't really love any of these colors. I think they'd be super fun for like summery nail art, but personally I'm just not a huge neon person, so I'm just going to be reviewing them based on the formula and not the colors because I'm not a big fan of any of the colors, but that's just my disclaimer. But let's get right into the video. Okay, the first shade is Oakley. This is this neon orange. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing that the polish came with a wide brush? This was a total surprise to me, and I'm so excited because I've been complaining about this for years because I love wider brushes. I am so excited! Okay, sorry. I am really excited that these just come in a wider brush. This really makes them easy neon polishes because they're super easy to apply. So yeah, this is the first shade. It looks really nice, like the opacity is great, and I'm doing thin coats, and usually neon polishes dry down kind of like this mattified finish, so we will see what 2 or 3 coats does for this polish. Here's the second coat, and I am really impressed with how that second coat builds. I mean, they called these easy neon for a reason because I'm shocked. I am really speechless right now. I'm really impressed with this formula. Like I said, not the biggest neon fan, but if you are, you do not need a white base coat for these. I am like literally shocked right now. I think I really only need 2 coats of this polish, and it is so bright. Hopefully the camera is picking up how bright this polish is. This neon pink is called Zelda, and I've noticed that Zoya polishes really stay consistent formula-wise, especially with formulas that are the same, like they're creamy, like cream polish formula, you're always going to have opacity in 2 coats, and I feel like it's going to be the same with this neon formula. And I mean, this neon pink is covering really well in that first coat, but it's not really sacrificing any of that color, which is really impressive to me. Here's the second coat. And this one does cover completely in 2, which again, I'm blown away by. And also, just as a disclaimer, in the swatch photos that you'll be seeing at the end of each swatch, I did apply a layer of top coat, which is not something I've ever done. When I swatch and take swatch photos, I'm usually taking pictures while the nail polish is still wet, so it still looks really shiny. But since these dry down dull so quickly, I wanted to show you them shiny, so I do have top coat on for the swatch pictures, just in case anyone is wondering. So there are 2 coats, and again, I'm really hoping the camera is picking up the neonness because it's literally insane, and I actually kind of like this one. Here is Janie, and this is a neon fuchsia. Again, super easy to work with formula, and especially with that wide brush, I'm able to paint my nails so much faster, which I love. Although my hands are kind of shaking, I just did a really intense arm workout. If you guys haven't heard of Caroline Gervin, I'm doing her Epic program, which I want to start vlogging about, but she's intense and I love it, but I'm sore already. So that's why I'm shaking a little bit. But there is the first coat. Here is the second coat of Janie. And this one also covers completely in 2. I could see where if you had longer nails, you might want 3 coats because your nail line might be a little more noticeable. But since I'm still rocking the stubby short nails, I only need 2 coats. And also a few of you commented in my previous swatch videos, because I also have my windows open again today, that you could hear the birds, which I feel like when I listened back to the video a little bit, I thought it was kind of peaceful and relaxing. So hopefully you're enjoying the birds as well. So there are 2 coats of Janie. Here is Banks, which is this purple shade. I don't know if I would technically consider this one like a neon, but I don't know, it goes with the collection for sure. It is like a brighter purple, very interesting. I don't have anything really like this in my collection. At least I don't think. So there's the first coat. Here's a second coat. And this one does seem to cover completely in 2. But again, you might need 3 depending on your nail length or your preference. But yeah, not much else to say about these. But their formulas are fantastic, and I am so excited about the wider brush. Okay, actually I lied. This one does need 3 coats for me. I saw the footage on the camera, and especially my ring and middle fingers look super patchy. So I am going to do a thin 3rd coat. But depending on how thin you make your coats, you could probably get away with 2. But there, I think that's better. There are 3 coats. This neon blue is called Echo. And just like all of them have been so far, just a little sheer and kind of streaky on that first coat, but it'll definitely build super easily, which is crazy. And I think if you want it to build even more, you still could do a white base coat, but it's definitely not necessary with these shades. They're still going to be super bright. Here's the second coat. And I think this one definitely covers completely in 2. Again, not my kind of shade, but the formula is fantastic. I also did notice in the swatch pictures of that purple one, it still kind of looked a little streaky with 3 coats, and it could have been my application too, or it could be the camera, because it didn't look streaky in person, but the camera was just kind of picking up on that. But here are 2 coats of Echo. This final electric lime green shade is called Link, and of course that name reminds me of Rhett and Link, and I watch Good Mythical Morning every single morning while I eat breakfast, so if anyone else does that, let me know in the comments. We can talk about episodes. But this one is definitely covering nicely, same as the others, so there's the first coat. And here is the second coat. And this one appears to be covering pretty much completely in 2, I would say. And speaking of Rhett and Link, I also listen to Ear Biscuits. It's like the only podcast I listen to. And I started listening to their podcast while I work out, especially doing those really intense Caroline Gervin workouts. And it's honestly like helped because listening to them like talk instead of just music, because I know the lyrics to music and it's predictable, like listening to them talk kind of takes my mind off of the workout, and it's helped a lot. So I don't know, just what I've been doing. But there are 2 coats. You know what, I might do a 3rd. I can kind of see a patch on this nail right here, so I think I will do a 3rd coat, but pretty much completely opaque in 2. Here's the 3rd coat, and it definitely covers completely in 3. I know green's my favorite color, but I've never been a fan of like neon electric green like this, so yeah, not a huge fan of the collection, honestly, but the formulas are fantastic. So if you're a neon fan, which I feel like a lot of people are, especially for summer, then this is going to be an amazing collection for you, because you can get neon nails in 2 to 3 coats super easily, and the payoff is amazing. So that is going to be it for my live swatch and review of these Zoya Easy Neon Polishes. You guys will have to let me know what you think of these in the comments below. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.